Hi everyone, this video is a reply to Rajdeep Sardesai's moronic answer to the question, is the media guilty of selective coverage of events? This question came about when there was unrest in social media regarding the recent communal events in Malda. Before I start, let me give you a brief about what happened in Malda. This incident happened in the village of Kaliachak in Malda, where the group Idara-e-Sharia had organized a protest rally to express their discontentment towards the Hindu Mahasabha leader Kamlesh Tiwari, who had made derogatory comments against the Prophet Muhammad. About 1.5 lakh people had gathered for this rally in an area in Kaliachak which has 89.3% Muslim population. But there wasn't enough police to keep all the crowd in control, and as a result, an angry mob broke off from the rally and went on to a nearby police station to vandalize it and set fire to about a dozen vehicles. Then this mob proceeded to a nearby Hindu locality, burning shops, houses, hurting people by pelting stones at them and firing bullets. So this is what happened. And it is clear that this incident is as communal an incident as the incident where an innocent man was shamefully lynched by a similarly communally motivated mob. Now Mr. Rajdeep, with his impeccable English and his expansive experience, had to say that the Malda incident was given less coverage than the Dadri incident because Dadri is hardly a stone's throw away from Delhi, while Malda supposedly is light years away from Delhi. According to him, this is the reason why the journalists were able to cover the Malda incident less properly as compared to the Dadri incident. Mr. Rajdeep, are you sure about that explanation? Because I thought that the media correspondents are present everywhere. Now I remember. So the Gujarat communal violence was not covered by the media at all, since it's so far from Delhi. Silly me, right? Also, Pathankot is like practically touching Gurgaon. It's not at the Indo-Pak border at all. No. Next, Mr. Rajdeep has the audacity to say that the media can focus only on one story at a time. And with the coverage of the terrorist attack at Pathankot, they just couldn't focus on Malda. Because the media never covers two important events at the same time. Remember the time when the Kargil War and the International World Cup were being covered simultaneously? That never happened. It's a myth! Because the media never jumps from story to story, covering whichever it finds juicier. Mr. Rajdeep then very graciously gave kudos to the social media for pointing out the Malda violence to the rest of the media. Because that's what the social media has done for decades and decades and decades, pointing out the media in the right direction. Oh wait, social media didn't even exist. Forget it. Point is that the media wouldn't know anything about what's happening in the country were it not for the social media. After craftily crediting the social media, Mr. Rajdeep sneakily snatches all that credit away by saying that social media is a place for people who want to spread exaggerated and false reports. Much like you, Mr. Rajdeep. Much like you. Mr. Rajdeep prefers that the social media exercises some restraint in reporting these incidents that threaten the integrity of our nation. Because guess what? The media is always the first one to show restraint in such cases. He asks people not to exaggerate the mere burning of a few houses and vehicles. I mean, it's not even serious, right? I mean, are you kidding me? Nobody got killed. Some people received just what? Minor bullet injuries? What if the people in the mob fired a bullet or two? How does it matter? More bullets are fired in Indian weddings, for God's sake. Mr. Rajdeep drones on and on, blaming the current West Bengal government about them not being able to maintain the law and order situation in the state. Is it just me, or do these people really have double standards? Because in a similar incident in Dadri, I distinctly remember the government at the center being blamed for the whole thing, while the failure of law and order in Uttar Pradesh being the sole responsibility of the Prime Minister of India, somehow completely excusing the state government of Uttar Pradesh in power at that point of time. I just don't get it. Why aren't you blaming the Prime Minister for this one? Or for that matter, why did you not blame the state government in that case? Should I actually infer that you are paid to take sides like this? You started out giving irrational excuses bordering on the stupid to prove that the media exercised restraint in reporting about the Malda incident to maintain peace and harmony in the country. And all I can think about is how lobby-driven you sound. Both these incidents were equally abhorrent and both require equal condemnation. India, the nation you serve, and all its citizens deserve better reporting. Please don't take us for fools who will fall for these poor excuses.
just an opinion of a common citizen. Thank you.